So, the moment we'll all be waiting for is back again, as we will return to Roblox F1 for the first time in a whole month. Hello everybody, my name is James Williams here, and we'll welcome you everybody to the Spanish Grand Prix, which is going to be the fourth round of the World Championship for this, guys. Unfortunately, after April then, guys, we had a bit of bad news. But the Bahrain Grand Prix, we was going to that race, and we did qualify for that, and unfortunately, the race, there's a bit of a problem with that, and unfortunately, the qualifying session and the race, unfortunately, they've been banned, unfortunately, those. Unfortunately, they've been cancelled, unfortunately, and they've been deleted, unfortunately, from my account on my disc. But anyway, we had to ban that race in Bahrain, head towards Spain for round 4, though. So we're doing qualify for the Spanish Grand Prix instead, guys, instead of Bahrain. So, bit confused there, guys. So, we're here for the Spanish Grand Prix for the 4th race of the season, and it's the qualifying session that we do. We'll do the same qualify as Bahrain, though, as well as the drive finish the race in China, though. After this, trying to finish the race in China. And if we did not do a race in Bahrain, though, unfortunately, it's a complete chaser for that, though. And for this race, though, we're also heading to 2. We'll use the pit garage instead of the only just 10 on the original side of the track. So this after last month in China, though. This was the championship after we not did the Bahrain Grand Prix, unfortunately, though. It wasn't finished already completed fully then because the computer shut down. So we had to head to Spain instead then. So Vettel and Leclerc both leading the championship after, well, Bahrain was going to be completed the 4th race, though, but unfortunately it's been cancelled, unfortunately, though. Pick is in 3rd, had the Raikkonen, and Dolores is always the title of the same place already. It's the Trade 10 Roblox champion, had the rest and 3rd, and Bottas in 8th place. Won the Constructors Championship, was also leading by just 17 points from HRT. Toro Rosso in 3rd by Lotus F1, while Webber only just 1 point behind McLaren, and they were just 1 point away from Lotus. So, big change there. Well, the 12 teams have been good, and the reigning champions Williams already got 5 points of them after 3 races gone. So hopefully they need to do extra advantage for this one, though. It's time for the first qualifiers in Spain, and remember the top 17 will go through to Q2, while the 7th slowest car will have to make places for the back of the field. So let's begin qualifying. Now, I have been changed after Bahrain. I have got a Mercedes teaser, guys. If you see this, right now, so hopefully you can check it out, though. So, back in Spain again after round 3 from 2011, from September, I think we had last year. Here come the first 2, Charles Pic and Paul di Resta off for the lap right now. And hopefully this will be a very good lap for these 2 drivers. Well, they're very close together though, because the pit lane I just checked before the session got underway were too small. So I'm going to have to edit that after this video. So, Pic and di Resta are the first 2. So this is where they get they were the first 2 who got the first 2, 1, 2 in China, though. So after this, the Bahrain Grand Prix did not finish, though. We had to cancel it, unfortunately, though. Remember, there's so many Grand Prix new to the will be added. Will be replacing Bahrain because unfortunately it's been cancelled. Unfortunately, though. So yeah. So I had to leave my computer to have a rest for about a few weeks until I decided to get back on it again. So here for Spain for race 4. Hopefully it's been very good for the second to Catalunya circuit. Oh, that's very nice indeed. Yeah. Anyway, heading towards turn 12. And look like Pic and di Resta are doing well so far for this. They will be the first 2 to complete their laps for this first quad versus a up to possible 3. So, here they come right now. So, Pic is about to cross the line right now, followed by Paul di Resta, and he's going to be a 1 minute 10. And it's a 1 minute 10.7972, I think that was for di Resta then. So, Pic had some words there, but that's fine for that, because actually it's a 1 minute 10. Actually, it's a 1 minute 10.786 that is for di Resta though. So, that's just 1 lap time for di Resta though. So, it's a 786 for him. 1 minute 10.440 for Pic then. So, that's very good for that for the first lap time. Right, next up are Timo Glock in the other Mercer and Sebastian Vettel in the Red Bull. So, well, after China though, where they got 3rd and 4th, well, back from last month when I was at Grandma's house was a very good race of the 56 lap race then. So, let's go on board though. We might go on Timo Glock though, round through Renault at turn 3. Now he's just coming in at the end of the first sector then, so into the round right hand at turn 4. That's very neat indeed. Vettel on his lap as well. Hopefully this will be very better after we had that qualifying Bahrain, but unfortunately it's been cancelled because there was a problem in the race though. So we decided to ban that indeed. So, Clock is doing well here in Spain. So, race here already won. So, through turn 10, that's very nice through that barriers we got there. We got added from the pit lane after the Formula 2 race back a few months ago. I think that was in February or March, I think. Ooh. So, Keynes goes for Glock. And round the 5 corner goes the German. And cross the line. So 1:10.877 for Team Glock then. And here comes Sebastian Ferdo in the Red Bull round the 5 corner. Is he going to go faster than Charles Pick? And he goes 1:10.753. So that's very better for these two drivers then. So hopefully they'll be safe enough to get into Q2. But there's still more left to come. But that's an extra good lap from both Mauritius though from Pick and Glock. Hopefully they'll be safely through though in the next session. Okay, so that was their two done. The lap for qualifying 1. Rosberg is next for Mercedes. So hopefully this will be very good for qualifying Spain for Nico Rosberg. And the new Australian driver, Daniel Ricciardo, for Toro Rosso. And he's off for his lap here in Spain. So, where is Rosberg? Heading towards turn 2, she's gone past. And through the left-hander at turn 3. So after Bahrain, well, Rosberg had a disappointing qualifying though, but when the race got cancelled though, after the computer shut down, because it's now round 4 the championship instead of race 3, instead of round 5 then, so we're in this 4th race to see it away then, so I thought we could be in race 5 then, but I thought when Bahrain dropped out of the calendar, we had Spain for round 4 then, so sorry about the apologies guys from that one in Bahrain, so we're hoping we'll not do that again for 2030 next season. So, Rosberg to turn 10. That's very quickly there. That was. Through the exit that was from turn... end of sector 2. Round the right-hander. Into the chicane. It goes through to the final few corners then. And then towards the far corner. Let's see what the lap time will be for Rosberg. He comes right to complete this lap. And it's a 1:10.509 for the Mercedes driver. What about Daniel Ricciardo though? Can he anything he could do... try to stop them because Rosberg might have gone faster than Pit, but not quite. What about Ricciardo? He actually gone nearly 1/10 from Rosberg. That's an extra one for Ricciardo. 1:10.510. So that is very taste that was from Rosberg for Ricciardo then. So that was only just 1/10 of a second then between these two drivers. That's an extra good one for these two. Well done for that here in Spain. So, here comes the Spaniard, Fernando Alonso, in his home Grand Prix for Scuderia Ferrari has begun his lap here in his home Grand Prix here in Spain. And Camilo Kobayashi in the Sauber is off for his lap as well. So, both of them, 7th and 8th in child though. Ooh, Alonso a bit strange for the first 2 corners there. Bit of losing time there. Hopefully Alonso could have a good nod. Let's see what the first sector could be as he goes through Santander sign through the right at turn 4. As looks like he's doing pretty well at the moment. So into turn 5 now. It's going to be heading towards turn 4. As Danny goes into turn 6 into the chicanes, and he will go past the white car as Casper, and there's the old layout from Spain from 1990s when he came here first in 1991. Had this set up for MotoGP, yeah. Hopefully for that then. Anyway, Alonso doing his best to continue this one here at the Circuit de Catalunya. After round 3, he did not do well. He didn't face the race in Spain at all. But let's see how this one for 2012 do better for that. Anyway, come around the 5 car comes Alonso, and it's a 1:10.559. So, hoping that would be safe for him for Q2. What about the Sauber driver Kamui Kobayashi? Round the 5 car comes through right now, and it's a 1:10.693. Well, that's very okay for these two, but Kobayashi said 1:10.6, and Alonso said 1:10.559. So, hope we won't see these two again in next qualifier though, because I think Alonso's in the top 5, I think, and Kobayashi might be in the bottom 10, I think he is. Okay, so the other Sauber driver of Sergio Perez, the Mexican, is off, and the McLaren Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, the British driver, off for their laps here for this first qualifier session in Spain. So, qualifier 1 will see 17 cars going into Q2, but only 7 cars will be on the top of the garage, or, yep, means it will be knocked out from this session. So Q1 would be very good for Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton though, because Hamilton did not make it through in any of the qualifiers, so he did not go through to get to Q3. But anyway, that's fine. Perez down into turn 5, and then followed by Hamilton at seat. That name, that corner that is. So through the chicanes, they go through right now. So looks like turn 9 is going to be a very cusp corner then. Perez did well. What about Lewis? Following behind very quickly though around this track. Ooh, they go into turn 10 and looking very good around the Circuit Catalunya in Barcelona though. As Perez and Hamilton doing their well best trying to keep this up. Turn 13 through the chicanes goes Perez and Hamilton just following behind. And where's Perez going to go on this lap then? And it's a 1 minute 10.787, so Hamilton said 1 minute 10.623, so Hamilton might be safe, but Perez, a 1 minute 10.787, would he be knocked out from this session to join the others? Well, Perez is going to find out later as to the rest of the cars who finished their lap time in Q1 by the end of it. Alright, well, there's still more to come. Let's do it then. Alright, here comes Felipe Massa in the Scuderia Ferrari. So the other Ferrari is off for his lap then, and the HT of Pedro is due not on his lap just yet then. So Massa on his lap right now because he's just gone out from the main straight and set up the pit lane. So I don't think the stewards will not investigate that though, but Massa's then through. Where's Dolores? Is he going to do his lap right now? He's going through the 5k and he will begin his lap for HRT then. So let's see. As he crosses the line now. So yeah. Massa through turn 4, round to the left of turn 5. Doing completely well for this here in the Circuit Catalunya in Spain. So let's see if he can do better for this Ferrari in Italy. Actually, they're in Spain because this is Alonso's home Grand Prix. Through into turn number 10 and into 11 for Massa as through the right-hander now. Look like he's doing well so far for this 2012 season then. As into 1 minute he goes into now. So round of 5 corner to turn 16. And what's going to be his lap time then? It's a 1 minute 10.657. That's very better than Alonso's lap time at 1 minute 10.559. Oh, bit mistake then for Pedro Lodi. I think he just hit the barriers a bit then. So hopefully that will not cost him any more time there. But let's see where the Trade 10 champion would do. Anyway, through the 5k he goes into now. And round the 5 corner where he's going to go on this lap. As he heads towards the line now. Cross the line goes Pedro Lodi. And it's a 1 minute 10.614. He has beaten Massa. Wow. Actually what that was from Pedro Lodi then. So that's very much that was. So Massa Dolores, good luck from them. So hopefully we might see them through or maybe not. So Pastor Marnard in the Williams, he started his lap right now. So and Jensen Button in the McLaren also started his lap. So Marnard win this race in real life in the Trade 12 race in this race in Spain in the real life. So I wonder what's going to happen for this one in Roblox. Would it do the same as the real life one or maybe different? So Button and Marnard are on for their lap right now. Through the left of turn 3, they're going through right now. So it looks like Button's got a lot to prove for this. Moise Martin first at time at 26 seconds. What about Button? 25 seconds. So he's actually quicker than Martin in the first sector then. Down to go into turn number 6. Martin looking his best to prove that is through the chicane. They're coming through right now. And Martin has another up to choose for this. Here in Spain as he goes into turn 10. Which is the left now as he's through very clearly there. What about Button? Oh, that's very nice. That is going through the chicanes. That left here is a bit tight then. Alright, round the right and through the chicane goes past the Marnana and Jensen Button doing the same as well. Marnana around the 5 corner comes through right now. Where's the first race going to go? A 1 minute 10.702 and Button a 1 minute 10.736. Actually, Button lost a lot of time for that 5 sector though. So I don't think these two drivers might get to the next qualifying session, I think. So they might set at the bottom of the field or maybe in the top 10, I think. But hopefully they might get to the next session, I think. Right, so Bruno Serra was the final finish of that Chinese Grand Prix because he got that pole in Bahrain, but unfortunately it's been cancelled, unfortunately, though. So, unfortunately, it's been disappeared, unfortunately, for the Bahrain Grand Prix then. So, yeah. So, the Bahrain Grand Prix weekend one is has been deleted then, guys. So, unfortunately, we can't get that back on. So, we're going to the Spanish Grand Prix instead for the 4th race of the season. So, after China, it's Spain. So, yeah. Through into turn 4. I'm looking like it's going to be good for the second Catalonia circuit. Rounding down into turn 5 goes Bruno Senna. Marco is just following behind then. Very good for this track here in Spain at the second Catalonia. So, looking good for Bruno Senna. For Mark Webber in the Red Bull though. Had a bad racing trial then. So, hopefully, how will this Spanish Grand Prix at the second Catalonia do better for this? Through to go into turn 10 then. So, the car is going well so far after China, because this is a very good track to take in. Round the 5 cars they come through right now. Brilliant come around to finish his slide. It's a 1 minute 10.606. What about Webber? Only a 1 minute 10.745 for the Red Bull driver though. Quicker than his teammate though, but I don't think that will be enough to try to get him into Q2. Will it be both Red Bulls out in Q1 in Spain? Let's find out if they're right. If I'm right. But let's see when the other driver finishes the lap indeed. So, here comes Michael Schumacher and Kimi Räikkönen, the former Ferrari drivers. And they begin their lap right now in Spain. So, down the straight they come through right now into this. Schumacher won this in 96 and Räikkönen won this all the way back in 2007. But maybe not 2008 because Massa won that, I think that was. So, yeah. Räikkönen won it a lot of times though. Hopefully it's be very good for that one. His first race here in Spain was in 2001. When Miki Häkkinen, when Schumacher to win, Häkkinen stopped on the last lap here. So yeah, round into turn 4. And through the seat corner then. As down the straight they come through. And well, Räikkönen's doing well so far. All bit clumsy from Schumacher though. That's a bit a lot of time, loss of time though. I hope that will be costing not bad to try to get out of Q1. Remember, the time that will be the next 2 because after the top 18 got it means the 17th to bit the time will be there. Will be left up after and will be qualify 1 for that by the next few cars then. So Schumacher and Räikkönen then through the chicane. So yep, doing well to keep this up. Schumacher heading towards the line right now, and it's going to be a 1 minute 10 for Schumacher. Räikkönen at 1 minute 10.760. So that's a good lap from these two, but hopefully they'll be through. I think that will be, but I think Glock will be knocked out. I think he will be. So yep. So yeah. So what's going to be time to beat for 17th will be. So Perez is the time to beat because Glock has been knocked down unfortunately. Then so. Looks like there's some of the other beef getting through, but some might be not. The time to beat a 1 minute 10.787 from Prix. Try to get out to Q1 and get into qualifying 2. So Hulkenberg and Grozen are ready for that right now. So Hulkenberg is ahead of Grozen. So Hulkenberg is ahead of me. He starts his lap. Grozen is just behind, so he starts his lap as well. So they need to try to beat Perez lap time to get into Q2. So 1 minute 10.787 for the second section to knock out Perez. And who's winning 16 plays? It is the rest then. Means it's a 1 minute 10.786 that is. So yeah. So Hulkenberg and Grozen for this first qualifier says it in Spain, in Barcelona. So hopefully they can try to get into Q2 then. So round into Casper turn 9 goes Hulkenberg. Grozen just following behind then. So main more focusing going through the field then as Hulkenberg goes into turn 10. Grozen getting the focus on the Force Indian driver then as the one Pope versus the Frenchman in the fiery flames. So yeah, oops, sorry about that then guys. Anyway, Hulkenberg around the fire core in turn 60 he goes through. Is this going to be enough to get into Q? Yep, that's what we know. He's gone faster than Charles Pic. Wow, and Grozen is making his free as well. So Hulkenberg has gone faster than Pic. Wow. Excellent lap that is for Hulkenberg. That's the fastest lap of the race so far. 1 minute 10. That's the fastest lap of this qualifier so far. Not the race then, guys. Sorry about that. That's a good fastest lap for this session through qualifying 1. That's an excellent run that was for Hulkenberg. Well done. Right, the time to beat is Kimi Räikkönen's time, 1 minute 10.760. Here comes the Toro Rosso, Sorry Fern, and Heikki Kovalainen for Caterham, so on their lap right now. So, just 4 more laps of this Q1 session then, so let's see who is going to try to get into Q2 then. So, third, bit mistake there, turn 1, and Kovalainen did the same as well, so hope it does not cost them any time there for that though. So yeah, round they're going to turn 3. That's 3 clear as that is. Through the left at turn, through the right at turn 4 they come through right now. Look like they're very clear at the moment then. So through the next left hand at turn 5 then. So yeah, looking very good for this Spanish Grand Prix. As they go up the hill now. And into Casper turn 9, sorry for that. And down the straight they come through now, and into this. These cameras are very good for this after they were introduced in Japan last season in Roblox F1. So I like to do that because the walking on the track would very dangerous for that after Singapore 2011 then. So that's added cameras then for this one though, for the 2012 Roblox F1 season then. So Fern round the 5 corner now, and then in for his lap then, and it's a 1 minute 10. What about Kovalainen? And they're both through, wow, and then knocked out Sebastian Vettel as well, so Vettel is not going through to Q2, unfortunately. I mean, he'll be knocked out, unfortunately, so bad day for the 4-time world champion, though. He's out of this session, unfortunately, then, unfortunately, that he's out of this session, unfortunately, means that Vettel and Kovalainen are safely through into Q2. Right, here comes the fight to try to do this up for qualifying 1 there, are Vitaly Petrov and the way Kartikeyan. Remember, Mark Webber's in 17th, Joseph Body's in 16th. If Kartikeyan and Petrov get into Q2, mean they'll be both knocked out. Or if any of these two solo cars will be knocked out. Kartikeyan on turn 1. Oh, he just made a jump there. I hope that will not cost him any time there through that then, like his teammate did. Actually not, not quite. Anyway, through into turn 4 now. Round the right-hander though. Kartikeyan, a bit of a mistake that was for him. So, this circuit, Catalonian circuit, is going to be very tricky to do when we head towards qualifying 2 next stop then. Anyway, Kartikeyan and Petra are trying their best to try to get into Q2 then. So, will they do it then? Let's find out. 1 minute 10.7360 is the time for Petra. That's from Button then in the McLaren. Webber's in 17 with 1 minute 10.740, I think that would be. Or actually, no, it's a 1 minute 10.745. But can they both do it? Petrov and Kartikeyan, let's see. Through this decay goes Petrov. And can he able to try to get into Q2? Let's find out. Petrov across the line and he's through. What about Kartikeyan? Can he make it through as well? Oh yeah, he has. Yeah, so Button and Webber will be knocked out. I mean, Petrov and Kartikeyan all through into Q2, and Petrov has gone faster than Hulkenberg. Wow, Petrov faster in the first qualifying session indeed. We'll be right back and see who's been knocked out in Q1. So the third car who'll be knocked out in Q1 are Jensen Button, Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel. 2 Red Bulls out of this session already. Oh, disappointed for Webber and Vettel in Spain. And both championship leaders, Glock and Vettel, will be knocked out in Q1. They'll be joined with Kimi Räikkönen, Paul di Resta and Sergio Perez. That was very good for these lap times though for this. So 24 down to 17 now. We'll see for the start of Q2 then, guys. Welcome everybody back to the Spanish Grand Prix, to the second qualifying session where we have lost 7 cars from this session and then we've got 17 left though. So in Q2 now, the top 2 will make the cut for Q3 while the remaining car will have to make a great position from the back of the pack then for tomorrow's race. So Pick and Rosberg are going again, so off they go for the second qualifying session of the session here in Spain. At the second to Catalonia, so both made it through to Q1, after got into Q2 then, after Q1 they got passed. So let's see how qualifying 2 will do better for these 2. As they go round turn 3 goes Pick, Rosberg doing well to keep this Mercedes going on about then. And through it into the right at turn 4, looks like it's going very quickly though through that corner then, so Rosberg and Pick then. Well, Pick did good to get third, though. He was on faster to Petrov and Hulkenberg beat him, so hopefully, Petrov's faster in the first qualifying section though. Who will get the second one though? But let's find out. Would it be Petrov again? Maybe not. So Pick goes through nice and clear though. Round turn 2 right now. Doing very quickly though, that is. So yeah. As to drove into 30 in the right goes Pick. Actually, that's left actually. Yeah, that's left, right, yeah. Alright, here comes Charles Pick coming to cross the line for his second qualified lap then. And it's a 1:10.606 for the Frenchman. Rosberg a 1:10.631. So they're the first lap time in already for this second qualifier session though. But there's still a lot more to come for this session. So, round the 5 few cars go. The next two are Daniel Ricciardo in the Toro Rosso and Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari. So, both on their lap times now for the second qualifying session. Alonso doing one in his home going to get third. Alonso is also third in his home GP as well. There's 2 here, so hopefully this will be very good for this Spanish Grand Prix. We'll be heading towards this track then. Right into turn 3 goes Alonso. He could have that championship in 2011 to dominate the first 3 races though in 2011 season then. So not that bad though. So round the right corners at turn 4 then. So turn 5 then. So looking very better for this track then. And down the straight then as Ricciardo doing well to keep Alonso at bay. Through 9 10. Yeah. Into Cosper corner then. Goes Ricciardo and Alonso though. Hopefully this race track is going to be very tricky for those drivers here at the second Catalunya for 2012. Oh, Ricciardo made a mistake at the barriers at turn 10. So hopefully that's going to give Alonso a fighting chance then. So let's see. So rounding in towards the chicane right now. So Alonso and Ricciardo making sure this is going to be a very good lap time for them. Let's see where they're going to go for this lap then. Ricciardo on his lap right now, cross the line Alonso on 1:10.566 for the Spaniard. And Ricciardo 1:10.59. So look at that for the crowd though. Alonso has gone faster than either Pick and Rosberg. So Alonso has gone faster in his home Grand Prix for qualified 2. But will he say that there by the end of the session then? So Hamilton and Kobayashi now. The next 2 to do this lap then. Here at the second Catalunya, they're both off the lap right now. So yeah. So, they're the next 2 up then. So, Kobayashi and Hamilton then. So, it looks like they're going well to see how this second Catalunya circuit in Spain will do the pressure for these 2. As Kobayashi's ahead of Hamilton at the moment right now. He just overtook it through that pit lane that was going through then. So, through the left out right at turn 3. This is very good for this track in Spain, the second Catalunya. And we're going to turn 4 right now. So, there are a lot of flag posters then. Around the second, there's a lot of them of this track then. Got Bedard in this track, in this place here in Britain. Kobayashi and Hamilton are probably heading towards turn 10 right now, and just gone past the barrier then. And look at they're finding the moment in this track then. But it's going well for that. Right into turn 12 and into the right at turn 13. Wow, this is very good for that track then. Through the chicane and round into 5 quarter to 60 then. And finish up then. So, Hamilton, Kobayashi and Hamilton cross the line then. Oh, for God's sake, that's not Hamilton's lap time though. Unfortunately, he has to go again, unfortunately though. Hamilton will have to go again, guys, unfortunately. So, I'm sorry for that, Hamilton though. Because that lap time has been banned, unfortunately. It's been deleted, unfortunately, due to problem with my doing some time, what that was. So, Hamilton's lap time has been deleted, unfortunately then. Unfortunately, Lewis had to do this lap time again then, unfortunately, though. So, unfortunately, no, I think it's coming to the pits. Oh, dear. So, Hamilton will have to go again, unfortunately, because I think he might have to do it the same as Bahrain, though, when he got cancelled. So, Hamilton will have to wait until he comes out again. So, he will have another chance at this next time up. So, Massa, round the 5 Corey goes through now for Ferrari. The other Ferrari is off his lap now, so hopefully, this will be a very good performance lap that it will be. As Pedro is in the HRT is going to come around the 5 car and he'll begin his lap in his home Grand Prix as well. So, I think they go now. So, Massa coming into turn 3 right now. So, looking like he's going to be a very good performance for the Scuderia Ferrari team as Massa, the Brazilian, into Q2 again. Hopefully, this will be a very good one for this track in Spain. So, yeah, look at that. Good, lovely blue sky then in the Circuit Catalunya circuit in Spain. Looking very good at that one for the lap time to be counted up. So yeah. So through Casper goes Massa at turn 9. So yeah. Looking very better that is for that corner then at turn 9. And bit mistake of the barriers there for Massa then, so hopefully that'll be fine for this one in the second Catalonia. Pedrosa, I think it will be fine for that though. Let's see, as Massa and Dolorosa heading towards the cane. Actually, Massa's going through. He will be the first one to do his lap then. So where's he going to go on this lap then? And he's gone faster than Alonso. Wow, amazing work for that for Massa though. In the Scuderia Fiori. What about Dolorosa? Will he do anything to try and beat Massa then? Let's take a look. And it's a 1-minute 10.560 though. So Massa's gone pretty faster than Alonso then. I mean, he's faster in qualifying 2 then. It's a really good one for that though. So Massa has gone faster than his teammate Alonso. And Dolorosa might be going down the field, I think he will be. So the two Williams are next up though. So Senna and Maldonado now. The two Williams are now together now again. So after Australia from the first race though. So Brillasell on his lap and past the Maldonado in the Williams car as well. So both Williams are off the track there and on their way now in the second Catalina. There's a lot of times though. Senna was in this team in '94, but unfortunately he did not race in the second Catalina because he died at the Imola circuit in Italy. Because that was the third race of the 1940. Only just 3 races for the Williams team, unfortunately, in Brazil, Pacific, and Imola. So for Brazil, ran for the championship here in the second Catalonia, behind Passamano then. So, how will these two do well around this track there in Spain for race 4? So, for the chicane, Mono made a bit mistake there at turn 7. So, into Casper corner though, and it looked like again. He's getting close to third there. Not going for that though in this weather though. But before it will be cloudy, probably be no sign of rain for the race tomorrow, I think. So yeah, so Brillo Senna and Passamano coming around the 5 few corners of this lap right now for Q2. So where is Brillo going to go? A 1-minute 10.359, that's a good lap from him. And Mono 1-minute 10.642 for the Williams car indeed. So yeah, the first race and the Brazilian driver doing well to keep this pace up here in Spain at the Circuit de Catalunya, and hopefully can their lap time get into the final shootout there in Q3. But there's still more to come, and Hamilton had to go again after he was going out with after his lap time got deleted from that with Kobayashi in the Sauber. So with Hamilton's lap time has been deleted, he has to go again after the rest of the field will be done. We'll be joined with Carter Kemp for his final lap then. Schumacher's off then, so on his lap right now in the Mercedes, so hopefully it'll be very good for that. Roman Groza in the Lotus F1 team, going through the 5 fields again. He needs to try to do better to get this fast time up then, and he's coming around the fire car right now and begin his lap in the second qualifying session. So Schumacher though, probably getting a lot more speed in the car for this track there in Spain. Round turn number 4 now. And into the left at turn number 5. So it's looking good for this track in Spain for Michael Schumacher then. So looking forward for that then. So, Schumacher bit bump there, that was. So yeah, looking very better that is. As Schumacher is doing well to keep this up. As Gross is just behind him. As we into turn 10, goes the 7-time world champion from Mercedes. And round into turn 12 as this is a very good circuit race in Spain though. Anyway, through into 13, through the chicane goes Schumacher though. Right into the far corner of this track then. And where he's going to go on this lap then? Cross the line goes Michael Schumacher. He's only in just 1 minute 10.854. He might not make it into Q3, I think. Unless Grove will be knocking him out, I think he will be. Let's see, we'll find out then. Groves around the far corner. Cross the line now, and he goes on a 1 minute 10.488 and knocks Schumacher out of second. Meaning Mono is safely through, but that laptop will be still kept there as he stays 10th of the mode though. So hopefully he will be staying like this for a while. So Schumacher's out, so Groves is through then. So Nico Hulkenberg and Jean-Eric Vergne for Cintia and Scuderia Toro Rosso begin their lap right now here in Spain. So how would the Frenchman and the Germans? So Hulkenberg got second in the first qualifying session though. So they need to try to beat Passamara's 10th place though, and the other one in 9th place though. Who is that? Who is in 9th place? I think it's Nico Rosberg and Kamui Kobayashi, I think. But Rosberg said the lap time third means Kobayashi is in danger, I think. So yeah. So round into turn number 4 goes Hulkenberg and Fern as they go through this track in Spain. So hopefully how this set the track will be very good. Down into turn 5 they go into now. Through the chicane they're going through right now. Oh, that's very nice that was through that corners. There's just gone past caps the corner then. Straight down to turn 10 though. And they're through already. Well done for that. So we'll soon back after this season 40 though, because he's in 11th, but he'll be knocked down more than that is. As Hulkenberg and Fern on their lap right now. Through into the chicane, 14 and 15 now. And into the fire corner now. So where is Hulkenberg going to go on this lap though? He's done his lap, and Fern has already done his lap as well. So 1:10.625 for Hulkenberg. He's through, actually he is. But Fern on 40 does not make it on 40. On 1:10.78 is not enough to try to get to be past the Marnard. So on 40, Fern decided this says unfortunately though, in qualifying too. But Hulkenberg's made it through. He has knocked out Maldonado then. So he's knocked out Kobayashi. Kobayashi now in 10th place though, and Rosberg's just behind him indeed. So yeah, good luck then for Hulkenberg though. He's through, but Fern's not. So here comes Heki alive in the Caterham and the other Caterham Vitali Petra. Another team together again since Australia though. And it's Kovalainen and Petrov though. I mean, it's Kotkin and Hamilton will go do his outlap again. And these Caterham drivers who will face their lap for this in qualifying too. So on the one lap for this in Spain, Kovalainen and Petrov they need to do really well for this one in this Roblox season in 2012 though. Well, Kovalainen had a win last year. Petrov had a good performances from the team in in Lotus Renault GP last season in 2011. So yeah, with him gone, he's joined Kovalainen at Caterham for 2012s, and look like the team's gonna be very bad for these two drivers though. For that track then, as through turn 9 goes Kovalainen and Petrov's not that following closely then. Through turn 10 goes Kovalainen, Petrov, albeit on the barriers there at turn 10 though. That'd be completely fine then. So this is going well for this, as into the 1 minute are going into next then. So Kovalainen, they need to try to beat the 1 minute 10.631 set by both drivers because of Kovalainen doesn't make it. What about Petrov? Can he make it too? No, he can. So both Caterham, unfortunately, have been knocked down this season, unfortunately though. So they didn't improve on the lap time indeed. The lap time trying to beat is 1 minute 10.631, but unfortunately Kovalainen and Petrov do not make it. 1 minute 10.668 for Kovalainen and 1 minute 10.697 for Petrov. 9 of these Caterham might make it into the final shootout, unfortunately though, so they're both out of qualifying. So Kotkin is the fire trying to do this up, but Hamilton's coming out again then, because his laptop was deleted though, so he's coming out again though to try to get into Q3. Before his teammate body's to be knocked down, unfortunately. So the same time for both drivers, Kamui Kobayashi and Nico Rosberg. So this is Kobayashi's lap time that they need to beat. So Kotkin, he needs to try to beat this lap time to get into the Q3, but can he do it? So that's for the top 10 shootout though for pole position for qualifying 3. Kotkin is there. Hamilton, let's say 25 seconds in the first sector though, so that's hopefully that'll be enough to try to get into Q2 then. What about this corner though, as I get into the case right now? Well, Kotkin's got a lot to improve to try to get into Q3, and he's trying his best to try to push the car. I'm bet. Will he join his teammate though on the sideline, or maybe not? Let's see as Kotkin goes through. Wow, that's very nice that was. Hamilton doing his best through turn 10. Wow, that's very quickly that was. Into the 1 minute they come through right now. Kotkin right into turn 13. So Bubbledon need to try to get into Q3, but can they do it? Kotkin round the 5 car goes to HRT and cross the line, and he does make it. What about Hamilton? And it's a 1 minute 10.660, and Hamilton does not make it into Q3, unfortunately though. Kotkin has made it though, Rosberg safely through, and unfortunately Hamilton's been knocked out, unfortunately though, and Kobayashi will be the man who will be knocked out for misses, unfortunately. So there's the results of qualifying 2 time. Kotkin got his lap then. Hamilton unfortunately being knocked down, unfortunately, 1 minute 10.660. So let's see if the drivers will be right back to see the result who'd be knocked out. So out of Q2, I'm not going through the Sutal in the top 10, are Kumiko Yase, Pastor Maranada, Lewis Hamilton, both for the Kato, Hegi Kawalari and Vitaly Petrov, Sonny Giffen in the Toro Rosso, and Michael Schumacher in the Mercedes also out as well. So, disappointing day for some of the though, as both the Ferrari and the two Spaniards of Dolores and Alonso all through into Q3, and so the two Brazilians of Massa and Senna. Well done to these two guys. Wow, the Brazilians and the Spanish draw a lot this track very much in Spain, as I said, the Catalina though. So both Ferraris are through, and yeah, this is going very much for this as we head towards the final shootout in this qualifying setup. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys. So, this is it, guys. The third and final qualifying setup. The top 10 have a chance for that pole position, but who will it be? Pick and Wasp are the first two to do that lap first. So, on they go for the final qualifying lap, though, of Spain. So, yeah. This is it. The third and final qualifying, though, guys. Who is going to try to get that pole position for the Spanish Grand Prix tomorrow? Let's find out as Pick and Wasp go through the first two corners together, then. So, after trying round 3, it's this second race 4 after Bahrain Grand Prix was cancelled and policy banned. Credits was deleted from my creations. So yeah. So hopefully this will be very good for this. Round turn 5 goes Pick and down into turn 6 now. So looks like it's gonna be a very good race. We'll have it tomorrow though. So Pick and Wasberg through the Zakea at turn 7 and 8. Round into Castback corner at turn 9. So looks like they're fine right now. So hoping to keep this up then. Round turn 10 goes these two drivers. And I see they're fine then. So yeah. Looking very better for that one. Indeed. So look like it's going to be very well for these two drivers to try to get that pole position though. As they throw into the canes. As round the 5 corner though. So let's see. As Pick crosses the line. And so is Rosberg. And it's a 1 minute 10.6604. Pick and Roberts is on pole in 1 minute 10.424. So could it be Rosberg's time though? Let's find out. So next two are Dan Ricciardo and Fernando Alonso. So Ricciardo and the homemade Fernando Alonso. The fans are cheering for him right now in the grandstand. Can this man Alonso try to get his first pole of the Spanish Grand Prix? Let's see. Round going to turn 1. Alonso and Ricciardo through the first corners. Looks like they're finding the moment right now, so it looks like Ricciardo has the better teeth there. Here they're going through to turn number 4 there. Not that quite fast than Rosberg time then, so looks like they got all the road to play. So for turn 5 there, they're not actually quicker than Rosberg in the first sector though, so down into the K they're going through right now. Ricciardo, a bit of mistake from Alonso though. That's the one bit extra quick that will be. Through Casper Corner, they come through right now. Looks like Alonso wants to do well in his own Grand Prix. Down into sector 2, they're quickly faster than Schumacher Rosberg in the second sector though. And so, through the second sector goes both these two drivers then. As they go through into the canes. Alright, heading towards the 5 corner of the track then. And what's going to be the lap time? Could it beat Rosberg's lap time pole? Alonso? And it does not. Wow, Alonso was so close that was, but the Spaniard has the way to get in second place though. We got a 1 minute 10.632. Good lap that was from Alonso though. He's in second place in mode though. That's gonna be his best performance he could do well in his race, in his home race in Spain. But the Spaniard's doing well so far. Alonso in second place. What a good one that was to the fans. Sorry guys, got a bit of a mistake about the cars then. So, Felipe Massa and Pedro Alonso for the Ferrari and the HRT team are on their lap right now. The other Spaniard is in this race at all. So yeah, Felipe Massa wants to get his another pole while Dolores is fighting for this one in his home Grand Prix for the HRT team. But let's see. Through to turn 3 goes these two. Massa, the Ferrari driver, got the pole in Abu Dhabi and let every single lap finish the racing first. Yeah. Go to that every single lap in the last season though in 2011 in Abu Dhabi for Massa then. Down in towards to turn number 7 and 8. The Zacanes, they're doing well. Oh! That was a big switch up that was for Massa and for De La Rosa then. So through to turn 9 now. Looks like they're completely fine them right now. So into the left of turn 10 now. So Looks like they're finding the moment right now to keep this up. And round into the right then. So, Massa and Pedro Dolorosa. So, looks like they're going to have a good performances then. So, round is okay, these two go. And round to the fire core, these two drivers go. Massa across the line. That's very good. What about Dolorosa? And he's on pole. Wow. Massa was on pole, but Dolorosa is on pole in his home Grand Prix. Wow. The Spanish driver Pedro Dolorosa in his home GP in Spain is on pole. And the fans are very like that for the 2010 champion. Wow. The Roblox 2010 champion Dolorosa is on pole position unless can someone stop him getting that pole. But let's find out. But it's going to be a fair battle for this one though. Here in Spain. There's only just a few more cars left to go. As we just need to... Oops. That's what yeah. There we go. I just need to move this along. It need to be wider then. That's better. Alright, and yeah. Well, good luck that was. But otherwise it's on pole then. What extra good luck that was for the Spaniard driver. So, Pedro Dolorosa in his home Grand Prix in Spain is on pole unless someone could be. Here comes Bruno Senna and Roman Groza on their lap right now. And Groza's going to be a little slow on that lap time though. And we don't know what's going to be his lap time. He crossed the line right now. So, Senna and Groza on their lap right now. Through into turn one. They both come through now. So, looking very well for this one here in Spain. So, Senna on his lap though. Groza on his difficult lap then. As they go through into the right hand of turn 4 right now. Looks like Senna's got the upper hand. Groza's got a lot to improve for this. As they go through into turn number 6. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it? Wow. So, through the chicane they come through right now. And into caps the corner though. Wow, that's a lot of good stretching that will be. Here in Spain. As looks like Senna is round to the left. As Groza trying to get past him though. Well, obviously doesn't like that at all though. As through turn number 12. And into turn 13 now. Also trying to fight back of it then. As Groza looking very well at the moment to keep this up. As coming around the corner right now. As it's a 1:10.696 for Senna. Groza on 1:10.642. Wow, that is separate lap time that was for these two. But I don't think they're not going to improve their lap time though. But Groza is going to 4th place, I think. And Senna will drop down to the back of the field, unfortunately. So, the 5-2 driver, Nico Hulkenberg and Noé Cardican could either them beat Pedro Dolorosa to secure his first pole here in Spain. Let's see here at the Circuit de Catalunya to see if he can get his first pole position in his home race. Hulkenberg and Cardican on their laps right now. And I want to do better around this circuit. Hulkenberg goes through, so is Cardican. Through to the heading towards turn 4 and on the right hander now. Looks like they're doing pretty well. They're going through. Wow, looking very well for this race track in Spain as we head towards the race tomorrow. So the 5-2 for this qualifying 3 then. Can either try to beat Pedro Dolorosa or go into the top 5 then? Let's see. This is getting close to the end of the session though. For round 4 the championship right now. As looks like Hulkenberg and Cardican have a lot to most to prove then now. We're in turn 10 though. Not kidding in barriers though. That's very quickly though. Hulkenberg might be faster than Pedro Dolorosa then. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be very close heading towards the 5-3 course of this lap time though. Could even try and beat Dolorosa. Let's see that. Hulkenberg, Cardigan, round the 5 corner. Who is going to be there today? And it's Pedro Dolorosa who gets it in Spain. Wow, the fans can't believe it that the man, the homemade, is on pole for the Spanish Grand Prix. Wow, amazing that was for the end of this amazing session that is. As Dolorosa, the fans are in shock that the home mate in Spain has done it. With Pedro Dolorosa is on pole for HOT. Well done for that. And the complicated lap time, it was not a 1:10.748. It was a 1:10.526. So that's an extra lap that was for Cardican though. So he will go ahead of Hulkenberg though. So it was a 5:26 that was, not a 7:48. So Pedro Dolorosa is asked to pole as the 2010 World Champion, Pedrosa, the win from the first race of the season, is on pole for the Spanish Grand Prix. Wow, excellent work that was for the rest of the team that was here in Spain. The homemade is on pole for the race. Wow, excellent work that was. So that was called Kia's best lap time. Not the one made 10.700 that was. Huckabee one made 10.566, but it's Dolorosa who's on pole. One made 10.383. Fourth in the second qualifier says it was who was it? Was Massa. And the first one was for Ty Petro. So it's Dolorosa who's done it again. Very good. In Q1, one made at 10.614. One made 10.560. And it's a one made 10.383, and that is a good lap record. That was indeed, that was for the Spanish Grand Prix. So Dolores is on pole. We'll see the results after this one. So it's Pedro who took his first pole position in his home Grand Prix. Both Spaniards on the front two rows, with Alonso 4. This will be very good for the Spanish Grand Prix tomorrow. Massa second ahead of Rosberg. Alonso 4. Korsgaard, great exit fifth ahead of Hulkenberg. Ricardo 7. Grozen 8. Pigon in 9th. And the Championship League will hopefully try to get the Championship League back from the Glock and Fair then. And British is in 10th place. And then the rest of the field will have to make up plays. And both Red Bull had to start at the back of the field for tomorrow in 19th and 20th. While Hamilton and Bull will have to make up 18th and 13th for tomorrow's Grand Prix indeed. Wow, what an excellent end to the Spanish Grand Prix qualifying, guys. As the one man who's got it, and it is Pedro Dolorosa. HOT have done it. Wow, well done for that. Good excellent qualifier that was indeed. And looks like a good see my new Mercedes suit that is, guys. You like it very much? Huh? Yeah, I like it. Right then, guys. Thanks for watching for the Spanish Grand Prix, guys. Of this qualifying for this session then. We'll be back tomorrow for the race. So hope you will join me there by midday, guys. We'll have a good excellent race that will be. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video of the Spanish Grand Prix qualifying, guys, and we'll see you next time for the race. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you for the full race of 66 laps of the Spanish Grand Prix. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Perfect for the rest then, and we'll see you for the race tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you for the race.